What's up everybody, we're back with another video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 new fish I got. Before we do that, please go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, ding the notification bell, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys will know what 3 fish I'm on about because I've already posted it. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and do so because you guys will get updated ahead of time before these videos come out. Usually a few weeks in advance. I'm currently running behind on my videos, but you usually get updated about 2 weeks in advance on what's going on and what's going to be coming up. So go ahead and follow me there. So the 3 fish that I'm gonna go ahead and show you are 3 silver arowana. That's right, I picked up 3 silver arowana for a few reasons. First reason, as always, it's always great to have arowana. This guy behind me is a silver arowana. I don't know if he's in frame, probably not. But that is how big he'll get in 11 months. I got my first silver arowana sometime last year, around this time. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. He was bullied to death by the giant gourami. I had a second arowana, again, didn't make it. I had a pneumonia spike when I got the koi who laid a bunch of eggs and they rotted away. And I never thought something smelled off because the garage smelled really funky and he didn't make it. Everyone else was fine, but he was the only one who didn't make it. And I think it's because the paku started to nip away at him, this guy's siblings. So I ended up getting a third one. I'd already ordered it before the other arowana had died, but he came in, he was about 4 inches. About the same size that these guys are at the moment. And within 11 months, he is now, I'd say he's between 15 and 18 inches. I can't get an accurate reading. Yeah, it's a big fish, and that's in 11 months, so that's very, very fast growth. So let's go ahead and take a look at the new arowana I've got, and I want to see if they go ahead and eat. I don't think they will. They are quite skittish. They're in a bare tank, so they're not very happy, but there's 3 of them. So yeah, let's quickly show you guys how these guys are doing. You're probably going to have a hard time seeing them because they are hidden away, but yeah. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but these guys are hiding in the back. And there's one on the bottom sitting behind the heater. I don't think that helped at all. Alright, so there's a better look at them. There are 3. They're kind of just very unsure of what's going on around them at the moment. They've come in at a decent size. They're about 6 inches. 5 to 6 inches, I'd say, which is the same size as the arowana. The big arowana came in at. I think the big arowana actually came in a bit smaller. I think he came in at 4 inches. So, you know, these guys are a decent size. I want to see if I can get them to eat. So let me go ahead and see if that's possible. So I'm going to try them on some bloodworms. This is what I used to feed the baby arowana when I first had him. If they don't eat straight away, it's really not the end of the world because, you know, these guys can take a few days to eat. I've had it where the baby arowana, when I first got him, he was fine for a while, and then he went through a week and a half of not eating. So even baby arowanas can go a few days to a week without eating, and it's not that much of a concern. Obviously, taking a look at their enclosure, the water level is significantly down, and that is because I do not have a lid on this tank. You know, this is nearly a foot. This is a 2-foot tall aquarium. As you can see, it's halfway filled up. So these guys aren't going to be jumping out that easily anytime soon. And they're only in here for a bit. This is their quarantine tank before they go up into the tank up there. So the reason why I got 3 is because I've got another Asian arowana, and Asian arowana can be aggressive towards arowana in general. I know this firsthand, but silver arowana are much more tolerable of one another's presence. As you can see, these 3 are, well, they're lying on the bottom because they're quite stressed out. I should actually put some salt in here to help them out, but I'll do that after the video. What's more important is, for their own safety, I want to have them in a big enough group where the Asian arowana can't single them out and attack them. So I got 3 Yeah, so having 3 of them is gonna help reduce that aggression. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave them in here for a month, make sure that they're eating, make sure that they're fattened up, so they're not like this and a bit listless, and then I have to worry if the Arowana is gonna single them out. You know, obviously quarantining is to make sure that they're not infected, that they're healthy, that you can treat them if you need to. That's the reason why you do quarantines. And the reason that they're in this tank is because there are 3 of them. They need a decent amount of space to swim. This has, out of all of my quarantine tanks, this is probably the best for square footage for them to just be able to swim around in, especially with 3 of them in here. I need to figure out a way to try and make them more comfortable. At the moment, like I said, this is the light I'm using. This tank doesn't actually have a light, so they're not under direct light the entire time, which is really good. But at the moment, it does not look like they are very hungry, so I'm gonna leave them here for today, and I'll kind of update you guys on their progress, you know, over the next few weeks. And when they start eating, I'll show you guys that, when they start feeding and everything. Obviously, there is a worry that, you know, they might not make it through. They are quite small, they are quite fragile, and they've traveled a long way, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try my best not to stress them out any further, and I'm gonna move away. Let's go ahead and feed the big tank. I've not done a feeding in a while, and I do want to do a feeding, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take some algae wafers and drop them in, because the paku will eat everything otherwise. So let's get them. Go. Come on. Wait, you had 2 in the mouth. Greedy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some sinking pellets down to the Niger cat who was wedged in the lava rock. Because he doesn't really come out and eat, he kind of gets out and eat food. So this is the best way to feed him. And the good thing is, the return filter coming out of the plant pot shoots all the pellets down, essentially, like that. And as you can see, he's come out and he's going to get something, which is good. Yeah, so all the fish have eaten, other than the small Arowana, but hey ho, that is just how it is. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys are keeping safe. And as always, peace out.